Welcome to Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball, presented by EY. Week 2 of Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball wraps up tonight in Nashville. Friday night, guard Rebecca Harris came off the bench to match her career high with 17 huge points. Kirsten Bell led Team Nurse with a season-high 17 points of her own, including 5 triples from deep. It's Team Harris against Team Nurse live from the Music City right now. We're coming to you live from Nashville's Municipal Auditorium, where we start the doubleheader and put a bow on week 2. Team Harris taking on Team Nurse. With that, we want to take a look at the week 2 leaderboard. Now, this is not the overall leaderboard. This is how we're going to determine captains for week 3. In the pole position, Odyssey Sims, followed by Maddie Siegrist, Isabel Harrison, and Maya Caldwell. With that, we welcome you courtside alongside the 5-time WNBA All-Star. She is Katie Douglas, filling in for the Hall of Famer Cheryl Swoops. I'm Cindy Brunson. Emily Proud will be on the sidelines, and we'll get to her in just a bit. All right, Katie, you're no longer a newbie. You're a veteran. What is your biggest takeaway after seeing day 1 play of Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball?
You're right. I am definitely not a newbie anymore, and I'm the veteran here after this my day 2. But the biggest takeaway to me is the talent. There's just so much talent out there. The games were so competitive yesterday. I'm looking forward to the same competitive, talented games today.
And you'll keep your eye on one Lexi Brown, the freshly minted member of the Seattle Storm, is showing she's got a lot of diversity in her game.
She is. You know, right here, she's not settling for that jump shot. She's going to go ahead and take that all the way to the rack for a nice 2-pointer here. She is reading the defense. You know, Lexi's got that full package here. She is sprinting the court, getting those easy baskets and transitions. They're going to need that tonight.
Kirsten Bell is locked in, the fitness level better than ever. What do you like about her game?
I love that she was just ready to shoot. She was knocked down. She was huge in changing the trajectory of her team's flow yesterday. Look for her to stay steady again tonight and stay ready to shoot the ball. It was nothing but net. It was not even touching, so I look for her to do the same thing tonight.
Taking a look at the starting lineups for both teams: Lexi Brown, Kristen Williams, Rebecca Harris, Ty Harris, and Elizabeth Williams for Team Harris. For Team Nurse, it's Kia Nurse, Sid Colson, Kirsten Bell, Alyssa Peely, and getting her first start in AU play, Angel Jackson. Let's kick it over to our sideline sensation. She is Emily Proud. Emily, what do you have?
Thank you so much. Well, talking to both of these captains, I learned there's a lot of interest in Elizabeth Williams. Ultimately, Ty Harris was able to draft her with the #1 overall pick, but Kia Nurse told me she wanted to take her but landed with the #2 pick, and she was gone. Nurse also might have admitted to me, tongue-in-cheek, that some potential tampering was going on to try and steal her, but she was ultimately unsuccessful. Thankfully, there is plenty of time to pair up this summer when they're teammates in Chicago, and Nurse said watching her ball out this month just gets her more excited to play in the W, and I am hearing that a lot this week.
Absolutely love to hear it, Emily. Thanks so much. Our officiating crew, led by crew chiefs Eric Alig, Lars Murray, and Dara Robinson Ash. We are ready to jump it up at the center circle. Team wearing purple and white, limited to a league-low 27 rebounds last night, wanting to do better in that department. And the team wearing blue wants to salvage at least 1 win this week. And the tip is won by Team Harris, wearing purple and white. We are underway for our doubleheader, putting a bow on week 2 and getting you set for the chase to be captain in week number 3. It is also Athlete Causes Night, so we'll get into that as well. Elizabeth Williams gets into the paint and heads to the free throw line.
Yeah, it looks like Team Harris is coming out. They ran a very, very dedicated play to get Elizabeth Williams an easy look. There she goes, catching the ball on the left block, making some contact and getting a trip to the free throw line.
Listen, she's shooting 60% from the floor. You want the ball in her hands. Just 57% from the free throw line as she gets the first one to go. Elizabeth's cause is the American Cancer Society. So she's hoping to make money for herself and for her cause. That Athletes Unlimited will match as well. Williams hits a pair to get the party started. Team Harris on top, 2-0.
We're going to wait on that first basket.
What do you want to see offensively from Kia Nurse?
I was going to say, I think Kia Nurse drew up the play for herself. She wanted to get an easy look. Last night wasn't her best night, coming off that 35-point night the other night, so I saw that she's trying to get herself involved early.
Yeah, 6 of 10 from 3 for 35 on Wednesday night. Lexi Brown, triple try. That's wet. Hello, sexy Lexi. We know what you can do.
Lexi looks like she's locked and loaded, ready to have a big game tonight as well.
She looks like she's happy to be with Seattle, I'll tell you that. Sid Colson up and in.
It's a nice read by Colson, just getting in the paint and finishing.
What makes our league so unique, the individual point scoring system. Every player in our league has a running score. Points are awarded or deducted based on individual performance. But a player's biggest points boost comes from their team winning quarters.
That was an unbelievable pass by Lexi Brown into the post to Elizabeth Williams for an easy 2.
Sid Colson turning the corner, running into the D, finding Kirsten Bell wide open for 3, and she leaves it short. Rebecca Harris with the easy rebound. She's pushing pace. Harris, nobody made her pick up the basketball, gets her own rebound, kicks it back out. Kristen Williams, long range is good.
I think Team Harris last night struggled getting offensive rebounds, extra possessions there. You saw they got an extra possession. They were able to capitalize with a 3-point shot.
Bell giving it down low to Pele, who's denied by Elizabeth Williams. Ty Harris stops, pops, and hits from range. And with that, Team Nurse needs time. Team Harris, like a house on fire, opening this one 13-2, is the lead in the quarter and the game. Lexi Brown is locked in early as she looks to climb the leaderboard. Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball is sponsored by EY. It was definitely a happy Valentine's Day here at Nashville's Municipal Auditorium. Lots of smiles, lots of heat, especially from Odyssey Sims as she came through with her 3rd career triple-double in AU play. You will see her in the nightcap tonight. Right now, it's Team Harris all over Team Nurse, 13-2. Katie, how is Team Harris getting it done early?
You know, they're getting it done by giving the ball to Elizabeth Williams. She's set herself up, and then now they're going to collapse on Elizabeth Williams, and now they're hitting 3-point shots, so that's going to be hard for Team Nurse to kind of combat.
So out of the timeout, Alyssa Pele off the bounce. She gives it up to Sid Colson. Swings it over to Bell on the deck. Inside to Pele. Nice ball movement. Pele doesn't get the roll. Harris comes out of there with the rebound.
You can see Ty Harris looking and telling Elizabeth Williams to come give her a screen right there in transition, trying to tee something up early.
Williams, little give and go with Elizabeth, and then Kristen fires for 3. And Westbrook comes through with a rebound. Athletes Unlimited matching 100% of the players' win bonus amounts and donates that separately to the players' chosen cause partners. So it's an everybody wins situation here on Cause Night. Oh, what a beautiful scoop shot by Lexi Brown.
Yeah, it was a great take by Lexi Brown. She realized that the defense was coming out aggressively. She just put it down. Unbelievable scoop shot.
Largest lead of the day for Team Harris of 15-2. Kia Nurse, it's a long 2 and it's short. Harris just runs into another rebound.
Team Nurse is going to need Kia Nurse to get going for them to get some points on the board. She's going to need to get hot.
I feel like Team Nurse is like I am in the morning, waiting for the espresso to kick in. Alyssa Pele gets the rebound off the Brown miss. It's a 10-0 run for Team Harris. Nice step through by Kia Nurse. She earns a trip to the free throw line. How about Lexi just taking over?
Yeah, she did that same thing last night. She realized that the closeout to her was not great, so she took advantage of a bad closeout and was able to get in there, get in the paint for an acrobatic 2.
Team Harris has field goals made from 4 different players, so it's been death by 1,000 cuts so far for the team wearing purple and white. Kia Nurse gets that basketball to roll in. She's a 75% free throw shooter on the AU season, her first.
I think that's a big free throw. I don't want to, over dramatize that, but just seeing the ball go through the net for Kia Nurse, she needs that. She needs something easy to get herself going.
She hits a pair. And that ends the 10-0 run by Team Harris. 15-4 is the count. Advantage the team purple and white. Ty Harris kicking it over to Kristen Williams. 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Lexi Brown with the shot clock getting low, trying to shake Sid Colson. A whistle blows. Sid didn't like that.
I might be team Sid on that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that was it, but Lexi Brown to the line for 2.
I like the expression on Sid's face, like, I can't breathe? What? Lexi heads to the free throw line where she shoots an AU best 94%. It's just automatic. Her stroke is so pretty, Katie.
It is so pretty. You know, she's already got a 3, got to the basket, but she does have a very pretty shot.
Lexi Brown leading all scorers with 7 points. And Team Harris is on top 17-4. You see our overall leaderboard for Athletes Unlimited. Maddie Segrist in the pole position. Odyssey Sims in the 2 spot. But our captains will be determined by the leaderboard from just week 2 only. That 3-pointer falls, and you got to feel good for Evina Westbrook, who struggled offensively last night.
Yeah, she struggled, so I'm sure that's, as a shooter, a good feeling to see one go down early to get yourself going for the rest of the night.
And to Edub's credit, the shot wasn't falling, but she was doing everything else. Rebounding, getting steals, blocks, whatever she could to help her team win. Asia Taylor right at the rim. Terrific move.
Yeah, here's Ty Harris putting Taylor in the 2-man game. Easy finish and 1.
Asia Taylor hooping in front of 1-year-old daughter Amaya. Now, I know you have children, but they came along after your playing career. What would have it meant to you to be able to have your kids watch you shine?
That would have been really special. That's something, to your point, I didn't get to experience. I have 3 now under 5 years old. They do go
you
to
look so rested.
I'm so rested. They go to the Children's Museum and they see all these things with mommy that mommy did with the Indiana Fever, Purdue, and so they're confused. But it would have been really special to have them be at the court side and be at the games with me.
And that is just the evolution of women's basketball and how far the folks on the floor have pushed the envelope on getting what they want in Athletes Unlimited and in the WNBA as well. Westbrook with a terrific take at the 10.
Super take by Westbrook, getting all the way to the basket, not settling, and again, that 3-pointer helped herself get herself going.
Team Harris in position to win the quarter, leading 20-9. Oh, nice touch pass by E-Dub. Sid Colson can't connect at the rim. I love that pass from Westbrook.
That was an awesome pass. We saw one of those passes last night. Here again tonight, awesome pass. I bet Sid wishes she has that play back.
So Lexi Brown trying to pass inside, and we have a kick ball. A unique feature of Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball is our chair chat, where players involved in the action take a seat and join us to give us some insight, and we are happy to welcome Kristen Williams. She was just the 2018 National Player of the Year. Yeah, that's right, out of UConn, she's a bucket. Kristen, how you doing?
I'm doing good. We're playing really well right now.
Yes, you are. This is your first year of AU Pro Basketball. What do you think of this setup?
It's a very unique setup. I think it's great to play with everybody. It switches every week, so it's been really good getting to know everybody.
Today is our cause day. Who are you playing for?
I'm playing for
Athletes in Action?
Yes, Athletes in Action. Oh my gosh, sorry y'all.
No worries.
Yes, I'm playing for Athletes in Action. It's an organization that's Christian based, and I'm real big on my faith, so I wanted to donate all the money that I could for that organization.
Perfect. Hey, I love that you're big into faith, so kudos for that. What was Ty Harris's message to you guys prior to the game today?
Yeah, we had a tough loss yesterday, so we had a great shoot around. Our energy is high. Yesterday, we just got a little stagnant, so it's all about getting everybody touches on the ball, and I think it's working real well for us right now. Everybody's firing from all cylinders.
Christian, we know that you are a glue player. You will do whatever your team needs, but what have you worked on specifically to showcase to WNBA folks that you are ready to make that leap?
Honestly, I'm just out here showing everybody that I'm healthy. I'm able to run up and down the court. I'm returning from injury, so I just want everybody to see that my knee is good. I'm fine. I'm able to defend. I'm able to knock some shots in. That's really my goal.
Absolutely love to see it, because I saw you on that rehab road out in Phoenix, and I was pulling for you there, and I am doing the same right here in Nashville. Thanks so much for hopping in the chair with us, and good luck and good health.
Thank you so much.
Kristen Williams participating in our first chair chat of our doubleheader as Rebecca Harris goes to the free throw line. Harris adding to the Team Harris lead, which is 24-12. The team in purple and white doubling up Team Nurse, in position to win the 60 quarter points per player on the leaderboard that goes with winning each 10-minute quarter. All kinds of ways to rack up points in Athletes Unlimited. Little full court pressure. We haven't seen much of that.
Yeah, Team Nurse is going to have to shake something if they want to try to win this quarter. There's 3 minutes left. They're down 12 points. They've got to put some points on the board, so they're going to have to pick up and intensify the pressure.
Deasia Fair open for three, and that can be a problem.
That's a problem. You can't let Deasia Fair have a wide open three-point shot to get back into this game for Team Nurse.
Alyssa Peely at the cup. Oh, beautiful pick and roll. E-Dub's vision is underrated. I don't think folks talk enough about it.
Yeah, she has a tremendous package. She's a complete player, and to your point, I don't think sometimes a lot of players' intangibles are appreciated, and she definitely had a great vision that previous possession.
Well, this is something that just can't happen. Fair, wide open.
Yeah, this cannot happen. This is great penetration, breaking down the defense. Taylor's in there, break it down in the middle. Out to an open Fair. Fair, we talked about yesterday, is a bucket getter. She's just baskets. Her last name should be Baskets, the amount of points she scored in college. So you can't let her have that wide open look.
Yeah, to your point, more than 3,400 between her time at Syracuse and Buffalo. Deasia Taylor connecting from the free throw line. Team Harris is really locked in. When the team is committed to getting to the rack and getting to the free throw line, that's intentional.
It's very intentional. So that's why I liked asking Christian what the talk was before, what the focus was. I saw that they were super focused out here in shoot around prior to the game. They didn't have maybe their best performance last night, but definitely today they came in with a better mindset and a better preparation.
Kia Nurse waiting for a screen. Here it comes. Nurse taking Mikesell to the rack and will head back to the free throw line. A reminder, you can rep your favorite AU Pro basketball athlete. The AU Pro Shop has player t-shirt options available for the entire 2025 roster, both online and right here in Nashville. Visit the AU Pro Shop on the concourse or shop.auprosports.com to purchase yours today. Nurse rattles the first free throw try home. She's now got 3 points, and that's well below her average of nearly 21 a night. What do you think will be critical to get Nurse going?
I think what's critical is she just needs to get some more clean looks. You know, obviously everybody knows she's a phenomenal shooter, so no one's going to give her a blatant open look. So she's just going to have to find a way to talk to her teammates to get her some open looks, and if she can't find open looks, she's going to do what she did right there, put it on the floor, get to the foul line, and get some easy baskets.
Mikesell for three. Boy, I tell you what, between Fair and Mikesell, pick your poison from long range.
Yeah, that's a good amount of firepower coming off the bench for Team Harris. You got Fair hitting on one possession, you got Mikesell on the next.
Angel Jackson. Now you know her mom, Barbara Johnson, is at home going, yes, that was my baby with that beautiful pass. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Jackson making the most of her first start in AU play with the beautiful dime. Elizabeth Williams trying to get it inside to Plaisance. Turnaround jumper, no. Nurse with her head up and on the run. Looks like Team Harris is going to win this first quarter. Jackson at the elbow A little too strong. Battle for the rebound, won by Mikesell. She is looking for teammates wearing purple and white. Nice bounce pass to Fair. Rises, fires, and hits!
Those two have been deadly coming off the bench here in the first quarter.
Woo, gracious. 6 of 8 from distance is Team Harris, thanks in large part to Deasia Fair and Mikesell. Jackson doesn't get the roll. Oh, what a beautiful move.
Nice move, just need that finish.
She's got to keep pushing, though, because that ball was so close to falling. Mikesell, again, heat check. Nope.
Quick trigger.
The release, not quite conventional, but effective. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Team Harris on the way to winning this quarter. Westbrook looking for somebody to move without the basketball. Down low to Jackson. She's doubled. She steps through and then Plaisance rips down the rebound.
Right there, we got a glimpse of some traditional basketball. It was the center back to the basket going at each other. I kind of like seeing a little bit of a traditional basketball.
Right? Fives. There are in existence. Fair for 3. Hoop wouldn't have it. Battle for the rebound goes out of bounds, and it will belong to Team Harris with just under 4 seconds before the end of the quarter. Shot clock is off. It's good if it goes. Shea Petty unable to connect, and that is how the first quarter will end. Team Harris collecting the 60-quarter win points for every player on the roster, and taking a lead that is sizable into quarter number 2. Team Harris locked in from distance. Grab a snack and come on back. Welcome back to Nashville's Municipal Auditorium. Team Harris locked in, winning the first quarter 35-17, and the 60-quarter win points that go along with that for every player on the roster. Sharing is caring, Katie. 7 team assists for Team Harris in that first quarter. It was just beautiful basketball.
It was. Team Harris, I think, had a talk post-game prior to today's game about sharing the wealth. Here they are just passing, getting wide open looks. I think there's an intentionality about getting everybody and more people involved tonight. You see Elizabeth Williams in there, Asia Taylor, Lexi Brown going in there for an easy basket. Everybody's getting involved, so everybody has that energy. It's infectious, and it's obviously producing a big first quarter win for Team Harris.
Yeah, shooting 63% from the floor, 60% from distance, and there you see that sharing is caring graphic. 7 assists on 10 made field goals. The 35 points in the first quarter for Team Harris, an AU high this season, and so they look to keep that offense going here in the second quarter. For more on Team Nurse, let's kick it over to Emily Proud. Em, what do you have?
Yeah, the facilitator, Renika Hodges, really focused on defense. She said, let's talk about it. We gave up 35 points. Can we put more pressure on the ball? Can we give more energy, more focus? She said, we can corral the ball without having to foul here. But of course, the emphasis here was new quarter. Win the quarter here. She said, don't look up at the score and think about how big the deficit is. Focus on the little wins.
Thanks so much. And Ronika is right on target there, because Katie, I know as a player, you heard this. It's not the big bite. You can't score 40 points at once. It's chipping away.
Yeah, it is. It's chipping away, and it's, you know, breaking up the quarter into 2-3 minute sessions and making sure you're winning each of those 2 to 3 little mini sessions, and kind of gamifying each and every quarter.
Williams off the bounce, couldn't get the roll. Westbrook buries the triple. Nice assist from Nurse.
Great court vision from Tia, finding Westbrook for another 3.
So Team Nurse already off to a better start here in quarter number 2, where they have a wide open chance to win this quarter and the 60 leaderboard points that goes with it. Deasia Fair gives it up to Mikesell. Taylor Mikesell, that's a 2. But it's good.
Way too much space for a shooter. You know, they backed off right there, and Taylor was able to take advantage.
I think she finds herself a little surprised that she's open, because you see that little hesitation before she fires.
I think it's a little bit like, as a shooter, you're like, hey, wait, what? I'm open, because you're so not used to that. Here's Nurse finding Westbrook for that open 3. But as a shooter, when you're wide open, it is surprising and shocking, because it just doesn't happen. But I also think that just comes with getting her more pro experience and having those experiences and opportunities.
So Kia Nurse will take a seat. Jude Schimmel in for her. Shea Petty running the point. Off the bounce, it's Alyssa Peely meeting Elizabeth Williams. And Williams is like, no, that should be our basketball. I knocked it off of Alyssa.
Here goes Peely thinking she has an open basket, open path to the basket. And Elizabeth Williams says, not this time, honey.
The block party in full effect for Elizabeth Williams. No surprise, she leads AU in blocks with 9 this season. Oh, the hoop just spit that back out. Westbrook, I feel you. That was down.
That was down. I was like, well, she's got another one, but that came right back out.
Williams, nice pass to Lexi Brown. Battle for the rebound, won by E-Dub. Okay, Evina, let him know that weight room is working. Lexi Brown off the turnover. Brown with Westbrook to beat. Little scoop, doesn't fall. Now, why do you think that shot didn't work? Was it because she was waiting for contact or just angle?
I think angle.
Okay.
It wasn't waiting for contact. She just had a really challenging angle. She needed to put a little bit more ish on that ball.
I got you. Shea Petty kicking it out. Schimmel, nice reverse bounce. In and out. I want somebody to check the rim at halftime because too many things are spinning out of that Team Nurse basket. So it'll be Kristen Williams getting it inside to Plaisance. Elizabeth Williams on the attack, short, and Petty comes away with it, getting it to Jude Schimmel. Alyssa Peely for 3. Little too many Wheaties this morning for Peely on that one. Her 3-ball hasn't been falling so far in Athletes Unlimited, but that will change. She is a shooter.
She is a shooter, and that'll change. Just got to get in a little bit. Just got to see one go down, essentially.
Yeah, you don't score more than 700 points in your senior season at Utah and not come through with a lot of 3-point shots in addition to a ton of 2s. Nice bounce pass to Petty, sharing the basketball with Angel Jackson. Wanted a foul call, didn't get it. And here comes Ty Harris running the break. Lexi Brown denied at the rim by Peely.
Peely's down again.
Let's check in with Emily Proud, who has a little bit more on Westbrook.
Yeah, good to see Alyssa Peely get up there. But Cindy, you mentioned that it looked like Evina Westbrook's work in the weight room is paying off. Well, as a reminder, she's still coming back from an ACL injury. She had surgery on her knee last March, so she said she's a little early on her timetable, but this is the first real 5-on-5 basketball she's played in nearly a year. She told me she is feeling really good, and her captain, Kia Nurse, told me that she's on a minutes restriction, but is slowly increasing. Nurse also added that since she's been through a rehab like this, it's nice to see Westbrook process the joy when you do something that you didn't think you could do again.
And you know that, Katie, coming back from injury.
Yeah, I do. It's a challenging. ACLs are so challenging, like Achilles and major reconstructions and for ligaments. So it looks to me like she's, really, really taken off playing 5-on-5 in a year. That's hard to do. But honestly, the common viewer wouldn't know that. She's bouncy. She's not struggling to move laterally. She looks great to me.
Kia Nurse, that was easy. Kia Nurse now with 7 points. Little scoring drought for Team Harris. No buckets for the last 3 minutes or so. Looking to get that offense going again. Still up by 15, but in the quarter, it's Kia Nurse's team winning 5-2. Asia Taylor.
They missed that mismatch down low. You had Plaisance being guarded by Schimmel.
And Lexi Brown with the bump and the bucket. Lexi Brown into double figures now with 11.
Nice, strong take by Lexi Brown. Just reading what the defense gives her and finding that contact and getting that and one.
Lexi Brown, a PEC chairperson, her 3rd season with Athletes Unlimited. And her cause is the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation, understandably, as she deals with Crohn's disease. somehow figures out a way to keep herself healthy and happy and enjoying the game of basketball. It's just cool to see. Jude Schimmel has the ball poked away, gets it back, bouncing to Jackson. Sid Colson, triple try. That'll work.
Yeah, that's too much space for Sid Colson. You're going to have to run her off the line. You can't give her that wide open look.
Colson with a quick 5, and Team Nurse is leading this quarter 8-7 after Ty Harris connects. So the 60 quarter win points on the line for Team Nurse.
KB trying to see.
Jackson! Oh, what a beautiful rebound putback. And I'm sorry, KB?
Yeah, KB was trying to see if she still had that streak from last night. Tried to step out, get her feet set quick.
Team Harris with a lot of distribution. 5 players with at least 5 points already today. 4.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. That 3 is too strong for TP, and Kia Nurse will run the break. Bell wanted to get it inside to Jackson, and Lexi Brown read that like a defensive back.
She did. She saw that pass coming, was right there to intercept it with a nice fake.
The hezzy and the finish. Lexi's got 14. Sid Colson gets it up to Kia Nurse. Angel Jackson breaking toward the basket, and Plaisance picks up the personal foul, sending Nurse back to the free throw line. When we return, right now it's Lexi's world, and we're just living in it. She leads all scorers with 14 points. Welcome back to Nashville's Municipal Auditorium, our home for season 4 of AU Pro Basketball. It's 44-27 advantage Team Harris here in the second quarter. Elizabeth Williams is mic'd up for us, so let's go into the game with the U.S. Air Force.
Here we go, pick and roll, pick and roll. Hit the roll. Fireball, 3, 1, 2, 3. Fireball! Good energy, fireball. Yes. You get it. Yeah, tight! Yeah, wait! Oh, you! Yes, Lexi!
And that is Elizabeth Williams getting well-deserved rest. She leads all players with 6 rebounds. Your takeaway from hearing the chatter?
Hey, the first thing she said is pick and roll, and if I'm a guard, I'm saying, here, Elizabeth, come on over here, set me a pick. She's a big girl, she's strong, she's physical, and I'm like, let's use what you said, let's get in that pick and roll, and let's make some magic happen.
Kia Nurse already with 9 points. That is the highest mark on her team. Want to let everybody know, Team Nurse a little short-handed. Jamaris Davis not feeling well, so we hope she gets to feeling better soon. But what does that mean strategy-wise for the team wearing blue?
For the team wearing blue, I feel like you should make it a track meet. Okay. You know, they're down a body, so I would run them. I would pick them up. I'd be relentless in my pressure with them defensively and just wear them out.
What they missed with Davis gone, 5 points and nearly 6 rebounds a game.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be critical for them. So it'll be interesting to see who can fill that void and step up and fill those fouls.
It is Team Nurse winning this quarter 12-9, and the 60 leaderboard points that go per player with that quarter win on the overall leaderboard. Kirsten Bell to the corner. Sid Colson unable to connect. Becca Harris coming off a career-high tie in 17 yesterday, picking up right where she left off.
That was a really nice take, super physical finish, and able to get that basket.
Ooh, the hezzy kick out by Colson. Nurse, battle for the rebound, won by Taylor.
She can't find it, but it's going to go. It's right there. It's at the front of the rim. One of these shots is going to go, and it's just going to open up problems for Team Harris when she gets going.
Ty Harris wanted a foul call, didn't get it. Kia Nurse with 1 to beat.
She was looking for contact there. Wasn't there. Plaisance didn't give her any contact, so she's got to be able to slow it down a little bit and finish.
That's TP with the little okey doke. She looks like a 5, but she's a stretch 4.
She is a stretch 4.
Harris buries the three. The three-point shooting from Team Harris has just been outstanding. Now 8 of 15 from the floor.
Yeah, it's wide open shots that they're getting. They're distributing the ball so well and sharing the ball, and it's producing three-point shots.
Lexi Brown comes away with the steal, and she'll pull it back out, waiting for a teammate. Oh, I wanted that to work. The 5-hole between the leg pass, and Harris couldn't hang on.
I don't know if she meant to do that or if that just organically happened. But
No, she meant to do it. Let's give her the credit.
That was awesome. I bet Ty Harris wish she would have been able to catch and finish and get that easy basket.
So it'll be Team Nurse with the basketball, playing catch-up again here in quarter number 2. Team Harris now with the lead, 14-12. Westbrook at the elbow, and Plaisance corrals the rebound. On the line in this quarter, those 60-quarter win points. Plaisance short, nice rebound, putback opportunity by Asia Taylor, who is fouled by Alyssa Peely. So remember, unique to week 2 in AU Pro Hoops, the top 4 on the week 2 leaderboard will become our week 3 captains. Now, you have to pay attention to the second half of our doubleheader because the top 10 this week are all in the next game. So whoever balls out in the next game will play their way to captaincy if they finish in the top 4 leaderboard spots for week 2. Taylor able to connect on that first free throw. Taylor just gets better by the bounce in this league.
Yeah, she does. Right there, she was relentless. She just went after the ball, decided this is going to be my rebound, got the ball, took it up, got a foul, got an easy basket.
Product out of Louisville, helped the Cardinals get to a Final Four in 2013 as Petty connects at the rim. Boy, Petty just needs a sliver of daylight.
She does. She knows how to work that two-man game. I said that last night. There she was again today, working that two-man game and an easy basket.
Williams off on the triple try. Kirsten Bell. Nobody stopped ball, but Taylor poked it away. Good defense by her in transition. And now Plaisance. She's like, does the whole gym know I can't dribble and I don't want to? She can dribble.
She can.
But she was smartly looking for a guard and was quickly bottled up. So it will be a conventional jump ball situation, which, Katie, you love. Forget the possession era.
I do. I'm not a fan. I love that the game transitioned to the traditional jump ball, and now we just got to see who's going to win. I've got Plaisance on this one.
6'6", helpful. KB's got some hops. And that fitness, she's kind of cut out carbs for the majority of her food intake week. She has a cheat day, but for the most part, she wants to be as in good of shape as she can be. Petty saving that basketball to Westbrook. Skip over to Kia Nurse. Westbrook, triple try. Misses everything, but she gets the long rebound. Kirsten Bell rises, fires. Angel Jackson there for the O-board, reversing, doesn't get the roll.
Nice. Strong rebound, and Jackson will get better, and she'll be able to finish that as she gets more opportunity and experience.
Heck yeah. First product from an HBCU to participate in Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball. Team Harris with a 2-point lead in this quarter. Lexi Brown attacking, and the call is a block.
I need to see that.
Katie Douglas would like a replay. A reminder, be sure to follow at AU Pro Basketball on Instagram to see exclusive content featuring your favorite AU players. This includes highlights, mic'd up segments, behind the scenes action, and oh so much more. Lexi Brown connecting on the first free throw try. No surprise, she is the best free throw shooter we have at Athletes Unlimited Pro Hoop Season 4. Lexi Brown leading all scorers. She has had such a great couple of days at the office.
She has. She was great last night and continuing off of last night, ready to play and was great this first half.
And that is how the half will end. Lexi Brown leading all scorers with 16 points. Her team, Harris, wearing purple and white, coming through with back-to-back quarter wins and the 120 quarter points that go to every single player on the roster. Emily Proud has a great halftime show standing by for you. We're back after this.
We have hit halftime here in Nashville, Tennessee. A huge first quarter win for Team Harris, but a much tighter second quarter. Same result though, a clean sweep for Team Harris. They are up 53-31. These athletes here are playing fantastic on the court, but they're also doing so much good in their community. Tonight they are each playing for their own particular cause, and they will be representing them throughout the season here at Athletes Unlimited.
Being able to play for an athlete cause was something that definitely drew me to Athletes Unlimited because it's something that no other professional organization does. I'm playing for the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation of Greater LA because I want to show that you can live a beautiful life while dealing with Crohn's disease.
I am playing for the American Cancer Society because they are currently looking for more Black women in research. I love that ACS is putting the money and research behind this cause.
I am playing for mental health awareness because as an athlete, I struggle with mental health, and I think as athletes, we tend to not want to get help or think that we just have to suck it up. So I think it's very important for anybody, not just athletes, to check in with yourself, get help if you need to.
I'm playing for Special Olympics USA national team because I've had a manager at Villanova who plays in Special Olympics. Her name's RG. We've always been able to go watch her games, and we see how important it is for her to play in those games and have those practices. So anytime I can represent a cause like that, I'll be happy to do it.
The basketball is pretty great, but man, that is so special. The Athlete Causes program allows athletes to play in part for the benefit of the nonprofit organization of their choice. At the end of the season, the nonprofit partner will receive a grant matching 100% of the athlete's season in win bonus. Absolutely incredible. To learn more about the Athlete Causes program, visit auprosports.com/athlete-causes. The basketball is pretty great here in the Music City, especially from Lexi Brown. 16 first half points, and her team is up big at the half. More after the break.
I think a good captain is someone who's able to get everyone on the same page, offensively, defensively, keep everyone together when stuff's not going your way. When you have a lot of people that know their role and do it well, I think that's what makes a good team.
Welcome back into Nashville, Tennessee. While we are very excited for the nightcap tonight, we are still all eyes on what is currently happening. Team Harris up 53-31, but Maddie Siegrist has been fantastic this entire AU Pro season, and she has also put together a fantastic team as well. A 1-2 punch between her and Odyssey Sims. Maddie Siegrist, though, making history last night, earning 870 leaderboard points. That is an AU record. She is on track to become a captain again, but how about her teammate who could also become a captain? The 4th triple-double in AU history. Odyssey Sims, she's put up 3 of those, one of them coming last night. They are must-see TV, so stay tuned to watch these two tonight in our final game of week 2. Just to recap how fantastic these two were last night. 35 points from Maddie Siegrist, 15 of 22 shooting, and 20 points for Odyssey Sims, 10 rebounds, 12 assists. She got that final rebound in the final seconds of the game to complete her 3rd triple-double of her AU career. But we still have more action here in the Team Harris versus Team Nurse contest. So stay with us. We got the second half action coming your way after this.
to the city where the dogs come to eat, where the winners come to play, and where the music in the streets, where the women really hooping. Please don't act like you ain't seen them. Price went up on all them jerseys. 40 players all competing. What we finna do? Let's get it. What we finna do? Let's really get into it. That's what we finna do.
Welcome back to Nashville's Municipal Auditorium, our home for Season 4 of Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball. At the half, it's all Team Harris, winning both quarters and leading the game 53-31. Those quarter wins means 120 quarter win points per player, which has propelled Lexi Brown into the top 4 of this week's leaderboard. And remember, this week's leaderboard determines captaincy for week number 3. So right now, Lexi Brown is in the conversation in the 4 spot behind Odyssey Sims, Maddie Siegrist, and the group. A lot of folks wearing orange at the top of the leaderboard. With that, we welcome you courtside alongside WNBA champion with the Fever in 2012. She's Katie Douglas. I am Cindy Brunson. Emily Proud is the 3rd member of our broadcast team. We have seen so much balance from Team Harris. And of course, you can hit threes once you have separation. So how offensively are they moving the ball to create that beautiful basketball?
Well, there's a lot of Lexi Brown moving that basketball. She's doing a lot of things. She's getting in the paint. She's able to put pressure on that defense. Here they are spreading the ball. She's knocking down shots. Here's, again, an easy wide open shot. Inside out, Taylor Mikesell getting in the paint. Deja Fair knocking down 2 3-pointers in the first half. Here they go, just a little simple motion for a 3. Harris getting in on the action. They've got 7 players with 3-point shots into the game, with Fair leading with 2 3-pointer shots. So anytime you're getting wide open looks, you're getting some continuous motion. Wide open looks are going to produce some easy looks.
So what does your 5-time All-Star eyeball see when you look at the first half stats?
Well, like I said, you know, they're 7 of 16, so they're shooting, but they're being efficient. They're not overshooting the 3-point shot. They're also getting to the line. So I like the balance that they're 14 of 14 from the line. They're not settling just for threes only. They're wide open threes, so they're great threes to take. But when the 3 isn't there, they're getting in the paint. They're making things happen. They're getting fouled and hitting free throws.
So Team Harris was competing in the second quarter, only lost that quarter by 4. But Katie, we had this conversation off camera. What do you want to see from Team Nurse in particular here in the third quarter?
You know, Team Nurse is going to have to find out their identity a little bit. It looks like at times they're unsure of what they're doing. So if I'm Team Nurse and I'm telling my team, listen, I need to get going. I'm the captain of this team. So find me, set me some screens, set me some early stuff in transition, set me some down screens, let me rub off of my big girls. If I'm not open, I'm also going to find you the ball. Or if I'm covered, double teamed, I'm going to get you the ball. But start getting me involved, get the ball in my hands. Help me make some good things happen out there.
Kia Nurse with 9 points to lead her team. Also want to see probably Avina Westbrook more involved in the offense because she came through with huge points, 8 of them.
Yeah, she's been a lot of energy for Team Nurse tonight, much needed energy. So look for her to try to continue on that here in the second half, trying to find her ways, whether it's a rebound, a steal, running the floor, making things happen, being that energy factor for Team Nurse.
It'll be Team Nurse with the basketball to start this third quarter. Kia Nurse came into this game with the most 3-point makes on the season here in AU with 16. She's 0 for 3 from distance tonight. Somehow Harris maintained control of that dribble, and she is on the run. All right, Rebecca, let them know. Getting it back to Elizabeth Williams, back to Harris. Elizabeth Williams, little turnaround jumper, too strong, and Westbrook is there for the rebound as she continues to stuff the stat sheet. 8.7 rebounds now and 2 dimes. Kia Nurse leaves it short, wanted a whistle. One did not blow. Kristen Williams to her captain, Ty Harris. That 3 is good.
That's a big shot for Harris. She's been a little bit quiet this game, so I'm sure she liked coming out of the third quarter, knocking that shot down.
Yeah, Ty Harris has some work to do. She promised me a 30-piece pregame. I got you.
She's got a little bit of work to do then these next 2 quarters.
Right, 8 points on the day. That ball just rimmed out for Westbrook, and Harris back at the offensive controls. Harris at the elbow. Oh, somebody's feeling it. 5-0 run by Ty Harris.
I think she came out of halftime with a different mentality. I think she was more facilitator in that first half, so coming out here in that second half looking more offensive-minded.
Kirsten Bell couldn't get the 3-ball to fall, and another opportunity for Team Harris to add to its quarter lead of 5-0. Again, they swept the first 2 quarters, taking that 120 points of quarter win points along the way for every player on the team. And that is how Lexi Brown vaulted into the overall 4 spot for this week. Peely, triple try. Oh, that's wet.
That's a hard shot to stop. Peely's done that so many times in her career.
Alyssa Peely now with 8 points as she gets her first triple of the day to fall. 5-3 is the count in this quarter. At the minimum, Kia Nurse's team wants to start winning quarters to give themselves an opportunity to win the game. Lexi Brown just bounced off of Peely and almost went airborne.
And that's what I was talking about. Here's Ty Harris lining it up, coming out with a more offensive mindset. Can't give her that much space. Again, just looking for a shot, picking her spots, wide open shot, knocking it down.
So Ty Harris gets to cool off a little bit in our media timeout. Team Harris rolling 58-34. Oh, it is a good time here at the Nashville Municipal Auditorium. Lexi Brown getting it done big time for Team Harris as she leads all scorers with 16 points. Kia Nurse leading her team with 9 as we take a look at points per game leaders this season. Maddie Siegrist in the pole position. There's Kia Nurse now falling to 18.7. She came into this game averaging 20.6.
Yeah, I think, she's not had the best shooting night tonight, but hopefully, she's going to try to get herself going, find some easy looks. Sometimes all it takes is a layup. Look for her to try to make something maybe happen on a different defensive end.
Kirsten Bell had it last night, 5 of 11 from distance. Tonight, 0 for 6. The basketball gods unkind to 69. Rebecca Harris, no. Kristen Williams with the easiest rebound putback she'll have this season, I bet.
Has an easy putback, but to your point for KB's growth in AU, to your point, you have a big night last night.
Right.
Her challenge in AU and being a pro is consistency. So trying to put that in back-to-back nights. You have back-to-back games professionally in the WNBA, so trying to put that together and put your resume together that you can be a knockdown shooter consistently.
How did you maintain your consistency? What tricks did you pull out of your bag?
Honestly, it's repetition. It's all about preparation and repetition. I know it's cliche. The games are easy because you prepare so much. So for me, it was so much repetition. It was so much preparation that the games just became natural and easy.
Team Harris leading Team Nurse 7-3 here in the third quarter. Ty Harris swinging it out to Lexi Brown. Off the dribble, another pass. Sharing is caring as Harris connects. I don't know what Rebecca Harris has done, but she is playing at the best level she ever has here in AU Pro Hoops.
Yeah, it was a tremendous shot by her in that previous possession, and she was deadly last night and again tonight.
Tied her career high with 17 last night, already into double figures with 10 tonight. Just so much confidence.
She does, and she plays with a little step. I like that, a little skip in her step.
Yeah, a little swagger. Love to see it. Westbrook with the big rebound. She has an opportunity at a double-double. She's got 8 rips now to go along with 8 points. Plaisance with the rebound. And Rebecca Harris is saying, slow down. Ty Harris says, trigger pulled. Oh, the hoop wouldn't have it. That's just mean. Sid Colson off the bounce, looking for somebody wearing blue. Shea Petty says, I got you. Kirsten Bell off the bench, set to check in, along with Asia Taylor. Petty, little scoop and score.
Shea Petty again looking for that 2-man game. She called Jackson up there for that 2-man game, was able to pick it apart. She reads it really, really well.
5.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Team Harris doubling up Team Nurse. Plaisance, E-Dub with another strong rebound. Little exhale. We see you, E-Dub. We know you're working hard. Kia Nurse thought about the three and then runs into a foul, and Sid Colson can't believe it. She's like, maybe we need to review this. There's no way my captain committed that foul. What do you see here, Katie?
I see a bad call. I see a bad call for Team Nurse. I don't see the offensive foul.
Sid Colson committed the foul.
Oh, Sid Colson.
Yeah, pushing Harris into Nurse. So now that is under review. Team Harris challenging.
I didn't see it. Maybe it was my camera angle, but I didn't see it. So I heard Sid Colson yell.
Yeah, no way is what I heard Sid Colson say. So now our officiating crew has headed over to the monitor. Eric Alig, our crew chief, assisted by Lars Murray and Dara Robinson Ash. So let's take another look at that replay because Katie has questions.
I have some questions.
We can't let the 5-time All-Star have a question.
I don't have questions. That is not an offensive foul. It looks like Harris lost her footing. I think that they're talking, and from my angle, my perspective, what do you have?
I have the fact that I'm going to let you be the expert, and I'll just do the play-by-play and remind people it's time to listen to the best of the game we've heard so far this week.
Wait, you gotta get orange. Oh, y'all, let's go. Let's go. That's 3, 1, 2, 3, blue squad. Yo, come on. Here we go. Purple, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Purple. Let's go, y'all. Being a leader is so much that people pick up on. So this was a great experience for me.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I'll jump off.
Hey, we gotta get it. We gotta score. Man, go to work on her. Come on, CB. Oh. Yeah, tape. Give me one tape. Give me one tape. Bang! Take mine, Maya. Come on, E. Yes! Come on.
Another stop. Get another stop.
Yep. Made what they say? Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. That ball don't lie. No lie, no lie.
Knockdown. Give me 3. Yes, ma'am. The shot is.
Yes!
Crystal Bradford with plenty of things to celebrate, and that singing voice is something too.
Yeah, she was humming in warm-ups. She's singing in the games, as she should be. She's put up double-doubles the past 2 nights.
We're back to action. The challenge was unsuccessful, so Sid Colson, despite her protestation, was ticketed with the personal foul. Emily Proud has more for us. Emily.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect Team Nurse to shoot a lot of threes unless they are wide open, because that's what Sid Colson emphasized in the huddle. She said we cannot rely on the 3. We need to focus on those high percentage shots, which right now are layups. Something else she said too, Katie, I want to ask you about. She just kept repeating drag and dive, drag and dive. Can you explain what that means for us?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was telling Cindy. Is over here you've got Angel Jackson, you've got Peely. You've got to get those girls in the backcourt, in the front court. As soon as they cross over, you drag screen, you rub off of them, and then those post players dive all the way down to the paint to get that easy look in transition, that pick and roll. So it's just a real fluid rub in transition to try to get an easy look either for the guard all the way to the basket, mid-range three-pointer, or to the post player rolling all the way to the basket.
Ty Harris's team has numbers. Kirsten Bell joining the party defensively. Asia Taylor splitting the D but couldn't connect. An opportunity here with Kia Nurse out in front, and she smokes the lay-in. Nobody is more frustrated than Kia Nurse right this second.
is just definitely just not her night, but you know, she's got to chin up. She is the leader, the captain of this team, so she's just going to have amnesia on that and play for the next play.
Conversely, Ty Harris is feeling pretty good about things so far. 2 for 3 from deep, 10 points, even though she promised me 30. She is in the chair for a chair chat and joins us now, a unique feature here of Athletes Unlimited. Ty, how you doing?
I'm good. We're winning. I mean, I did promise you 30, but I'll take a dub.
Okay. What have you liked best about your team's efficiency tonight, especially from distance?
We've been saying it the entire time, I think they said attraction or a law of something, where we was missing everything yesterday, but we came out prepared, ready, and things are falling for us.
Hey Ty, it's Katie. What would you, in this format in AU, would you prefer to have that 30-piece, or would you prefer to lose a couple quarters?
Oh, lose a couple quarters or a 30-piece?
Yeah.
30-piece, but if you would have said win a couple quarters or 30-piece, win all the quarters.
Okay.
Get the bag. Get the bag.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, how strategic are you in this format? Are you talking a lot of strategies? Or are you keeping it simple for your team and just trying to play and focus on the 5-on-5?
In the beginning, I like to keep it simple. You know, we got new players. Depending on how many practices we have, people have different terminology, so just keeping it simple, and then as we practice along the week, adding more stuff to our plays. I mean, we got about 3 simple plays, but we got six actions out of it, so we're good.
Oh, I like that. Getting deep in the coach's board. Hey, it is cause night. What cause are you playing for? Let's amplify.
Ty Harris Foundation, but I got to go. I got to get in this game.
Go, go, go.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thanks for the time. 2.5 minutes to go. My favorite phase of the chair chat is gotta go, ripping off the headset, running to the scorer's table. It's all a part of the awesome action here at Athletes Unlimited. Kirsten Bell leaving it for Angel Jackson, and that's effective.
I love it, and I love that Ty Harris, because she is the captain, she dictates when she gets to go in the game and when she's feeling like she's got to go. I wish when I was playing I had that power. I think as players we all wish we had that power, so it's awesome to see that.
Sid Colson smartly pulling it back because she didn't have numbers. Kirsten Bell, trail 3. That must have felt good.
That definitely looked a lot more like last night. That was a sweet, smooth-looking shot, and I know you saw her body language after. It was like, sheesh, finally.
Yes, the big exhale. And Ty Harris ripped off that headset because Team Nurse has taken the lead here in this quarter, 14-13. And how are they getting it done?
Yeah, they're getting it done because they're just sharing the ball. And then finally, to Ty Harris's point, shots are eventually going to fall. So don't put your head down. Don't get discouraged. Just keep shooting. Take the good shots, and they're going to fall.
So Team Nurse in position right now with less than 2 minutes to go in this third quarter to win a quarter for the first time today, and the 60 leaderboard points per player that go along with it. And Ty Harris was very calm when she started the chair chat and got more anxious as Team Nurse was starting to put points on the board. She's like, no, I got to get out of this chair and help my team. So what do you think will be different about Team Harris when they take the floor here?
Yeah, I think she's just such a Team Harris, with Harris running the point, she's just such a calming factor. So anytime, you know, Team Nurse goes on a run and you insert Ty Harris, I just feel like there's just that calming presence. So, you know, she just made that turnover, so I'm sure she doesn't like that. But there is that calming presence that she brings to her team.
Sid Colson wanted to get it to the corner for Kia Nurse, and Deasia Fair was there, good deep. So it'll be ball out of bounds underneath for Team Nurse with the basketball and the lead off the turnover out of a timeout, and that's just a killer, Katie.
Yeah, that's a killer. That's a coach killer. I know that all players hear that from their coaches, and I'm sure Ty, knowing that she's the quote coach, doesn't like having that turnover come out from the timeout.
Taylor Mikesell puts it on the deck. Good defense by Kia Nurse. Rebecca Harris driving, trying to beat the defense. Wanted a foul call, didn't get it, and chases down the rebound.
She got a block. Jackson got it.
Yes. Angel Jackson playing big in her first start. Oh, Sid got tricky and then lost possession for a second. Shea Petty gets the ball back. Inside to Angel Jackson. The vision from Shea Petty. If WNBA general managers and coaches are not appreciating what that veteran leader could do for a team, they are just not doing it right.
Yeah, she has unbelievable vision. She plays the game the right way. She makes the right play consistently. And to your point, WNBA GMs and coaches should really take notice and appreciate that.
So under a minute to go here in this third quarter, Kia Nurse's team with an opportunity to win a quarter for the first time today, and the 60 leaderboard points per player on the roster that go with it. Shot clock getting skinny. Tie for three. And Kia Nurse says, we're good. We've got the ball. We've got the lead in this quarter. Let's be smart.
Yeah, I definitely think that Nurse and Colson know to be smart, to use the shot clock to their advantage, to make sure that there's no chance that Team Harris can come back and get this third quarter win.
Sid Colson waiting for somebody to move without the basketball. It's the captain who will earn a trip to the free throw line.
Smart.
Nurse with 11 points, looking for more. A 7-0 run and counting for Team Nurse.
Yeah, smart move by Kia Nurse. Here she is looking for getting overplayed, knowing that she's going to go ahead and go back door, finding that contact. I think the previous possessions in the game, she's been looking for contact. This time she slowed it down, was able to get that contact and get herself 2 easy free throws.
So Kia Nurse back to the free throw line where she's 5 of 6, make it 6 of 7. She has got a dozen. Kia Nurse, the third leading scorer overall coming into tonight's play. She's been sensational in her first season here in Athletes Unlimited. And you can see why she's a pivotal member of the Canadian national team, too. She just checks a lot of boxes.
She does. She's just, first and foremost, a great player, great shooter, great teammate, leader. You know, I can go on. And she's so physically strong as well. So she fits the international game really, really well.
Kirsten Bell with the exclamation point to end the third quarter for Team Nurse wearing blue. They finally win a quarter today after being shut out in the first half. Those 60 quarter win points to every player on the roster for their overall leaderboard. It's a 15-point advantage for Team Harris, but there's oh so much on the line. We've got 10 more minutes for you from the Music City. Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball is sponsored by EY. Welcome back to Nashville's Municipal Auditorium. It has been a tremendous week 2 here of AU Pro Basketball. And we are looking for a nightcap that has all of the makings. But first, we need to finish the final 10 minutes between Team Harris and Team Nurse. Team Nurse, led by Kia Nurse's 13 points, able to get off the deck and get a quarter win, winning 20-13 in the third, but trail in this game by 15 points. Lexi Harris, unbelievable. 5 of her 6 games so far this AU season. She's been into double figures, and as a result, she is top 4 when it comes to captaincy positioning for week number 3.
Yeah, she's been really dominant this game tonight. I look for her to have a strong fourth quarter.
And the fourth quarter is underway. Team Nurse ended quarter number 3 on a 17-3 run. We'll see if Team Nurse can keep that momentum going here in the final 10 minutes. Elizabeth Williams turning and hitting. That's just money in the paint.
That's just automatic. She got way too deep down there on Jackson. Angel Jackson will have to learn how to not give up that deep a position, but Elizabeth Williams pinned her for a vet move and got an easy basket.
Kirsten Bell, triple try, too strong. Little frustration from KB. Kia Nurse lifting her up. You love to see the teammates working together.
I do. Like I said, Kia's that ultimate teammate, that ultimate vet. So love to see her picking up KB when it's not her night. KB did hit a shot the other quarter, but definitely think she wants to hit a lot more this last quarter.
Team Harris on top in the quarter and in the game. Shot clock getting a little low. Rebecca Harris recognizing, got to get it up, and hits. I'll have whatever Rebecca Harris is having, man. She's got a dozen. She has been sensational so far here in season 2.
She has. She's very deceptive. She's just shifty. She gets you rocking a little bit with that step, that little skip that she has, and she's in there to rock in the paint and get that easy basket.
Kirsten Bell in the paint, gets the roll.
Sometimes when it's not falling from long, you got to mix it up and get inside the paint. So KB right there decided she wasn't going to settle for a three. She's going to go inside and able to get that roll.
Lexi Brown. Stripped by Sid Colson, tries to reverse, falls awkwardly, and appears to be okay. Thank goodness. Shea Petty pushing pace. KB, three is good. It is that transition three where Bell is just lethal.
It is. She did that last night again. Today, like you said, in transition, she knows her feet. She's kind of has that rhythm. Anytime she gets her feet set in transition, it has been deadly.
So Ty Harris off the curl. Rebecca Harris back inside to Elizabeth Williams, who will head to the free throw line. That was a mouse in the house situation, and Elizabeth took advantage.
Yeah, and here's Harris getting into the paint, like I said, being a little bit shifty, able to get in the paint and get that basket. And here's Bell in that transition, getting her feet set. That's really hard to do. So give KB credit to learn how that's an actual skill set, to learn how to get your feet set quickly in transition.
The lead is 14 for Team Harris overall. And now we are tied at 5 points apiece here in quarter number 4 with those 60 leaderboard points up for grabs. Sid Colson will take a seat along with Shea Petty. So Jude Schimmel will probably be running the point for Team Nurse in blue. Williams has another freebie. The free throw shooting has been top tier for Team Harris. 16 for 16, hello.
Yeah, they have been unbreakable at the line.
Terrific take by Kia Nurse. She's got 15. Half of Kia Nurse's points have come from the stripe as well. She's doing all she can. Who is going to help her down the stretch? Jude Schimmel poking the ball away. Nurse getting it back to Jude. She sees an open lane, back to her captain. Good ball movement by Team Nurse. Schimmel gets her O-board. And then Lexi Brown, again, a second steal tonight, leaving it for her captain. That's nice.
That's a nice play. It's been all night long. Team Harris sharing the basketball right there. Lexi Hull could have taken it, but went ahead and shared it with her captain.
Lexi Brown with 4 assists, 5 of 11 shooting, 16 points. Ty now with a dozen. Angel Jackson with the strong O-board. Kay Bell steps back. And it will be Asia Taylor with the big rebound. Elizabeth Williams denied by KB with a little defensive flex. Okay, Kirsten Bell, we see you.
Here's Lexi Brown taking it full court. She could have went with the 2 points herself, but she was unselfish, gave it up for Ty Harris for the easy basket.
Also checking in number 34, Shea Petty.
So Shea Petty back on the floor for Team Nurse wearing blue. Kirsten Bell with her 4th game this season of 10 points or more. Teresa Plaisance racking up the rebounds as well, as she's in double figures in that department for a 3rd time this season. And Avina Westbrook with a career-high 10 rebounds for Team Nurse. Westbrook doing all she can and then some.
Westbrook's got to call for the ball. She's got Plaisance on her, so that's a mismatch. She's got to go.
Westbrook must have heard you. Tried to hesitate, and it winds up in Lexi Brown's hand, who's just a steal waiting to happen. Mike Sell earns a trip to the free throw line. Jude Schimmel ticketed for the personal foul. Would you like a chance to win a basketball autographed by all of our AU pro basketball athletes? Of course you do. Now is your chance. Go to auprosports.com/enter to sign up and win. Taylor Mikesell stepping to the free throw line. Now there's pressure because nobody on her team has missed a free throw. and she does not get the roll. She came to the line 1 of 2 on the season and blows perfection from the stripe for Team Harris, but she gets the second one to go. She gets another as she was fouled on the three-point try.
Might want to call that the broadcaster curse.
No. That ball came off her hand. I did not shoot it. That's Taylor's.
Okay.
And she came correct. 4th Team Harris player in double digits now, as Mike Sell has 10. So it is Lexi Brown with 16, Mike Sell with 10, Ty Harris with 12, and Rebecca Harris with a dozen. Before the shot, a foul on Asia Taylor. And E-Dub is like, wasn't I shooting? But that sail is not being heard, and it'll be ball out of bounds on the side for Team Nurse wearing blue. It is Team Harris winning this quarter by 3 and cruising in the game so far. Kia Nurse, triple try, off the mark. Taking a look at the overall leaderboard, Maddie Seeger is still in the pole position. Kia Nurse in the 4 spot, thanks to that quarter win in the 3rd quarter. Mike Sell. Too strong. Nurse skying for the rebound as she adds to her leaderboard points. With that, she's now got 7 to go along with 5 assists. And okay, Avina Westbrook with the 2. She's got the double-double now.
I like it. She's looking for herself early in transition. She's wide open. Just stop, rise, and make that 3.
Avina Westbrook is working so hard defending Asia Taylor. Ty Harris gets loose underneath and earns a trip to the stripe. So it is Team Harris winning the game by 16 and winning the quarter by 1. Come on back. After game 1 is done, a sexy doubleheader continues with Bria Hartley and Team Bradford. I tell you what, if Team Bradford wants to sweep the week, Bria Hartley's going to put them in position to do so.
She is. You know, she was in there, nice in the defense last night, coming up big. She was all over the place. She had such an impact with 21 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists.
She got MVP 1 nod honors as well. 540 leaderboard points were picked up. She may be in the conversation big time in the Week 3 captain decision. Remember, the leaderboard points for just Week 2 will determine who captains are in Week 3. Taking a look at our score between Team Harris and Team Nurse. The team wearing purple and white, Team Harris, leading by 16 in the game. But it is a 1-point game here in the 4th quarter. 10-9, advantage Ty Harris's team. She's at the line. She misses the first free throw try, as her team is trying to win a 3rd quarter on the day. Team Nurse came out of the locker room, got off the deck, won quarter number 3 and the 60 leaderboard points that go with that, and would love to do the same thing here in quarter number 4. The lead is 2 points for Team Harris here in the 4th. Under 5 minutes to go. What do you need to see from Team Nurse?
From Team Nurse, you need to get Sid Colson and Kia Nurse going. Like I said, you've got Shea Petty in there, though, that knows how to work the 2-man game like she is right now. You just need to get something going.
Sid Colson for 3.
There you go. I said Sid Colson or Kia Nurse needs to get going, and thank you, Sid, for helping me out and getting going.
You must know something about basketball, Katie. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. But to the other point for Team Harris, in that timeout, if I'm Ty Harris, I am pleading with my teammates to finish the game. We have to finish the game. It's a 1-point lead that they had originally. It was 10-9. Now it's 13-12. It's a 1-point. We're up by 1 point. So I'm pleading with them. Every possession matters. We need to finish this game and win this quarter.
Kia Nurse connects from distance. She's got 18 big points. Her team has needed every one of them, and the lead is 15-13 for Team Nurse in the 4th. Peely coming through with the big block, and Rebecca Harris has challenged that. That basketball was off of Peely. I can't block it out of bounds myself.
I haven't been right in the review departments, but I'd be asking for a review as well.
It is a challenge as Westbrook comes through with her first career double-double. She's got 10 and 10, helping the Team Nurse call. And it is a challenge over who had possession of the basketball last. I know for certain it was Alyssa Peely with the gigantic block.
Yeah, it was, but it'll be interesting to see whose fingertips it last went off of. So let's check it out. Yeah, that's better for the referees to decide. I'm not sure. I can't see.
Wow, that was 2 blocks. It was Westbrook and Peely. A reminder, our officiating crew is led by crew chief Eric Alig, Lars Murray, and Dara Robinson Ash. How about Kia Nurse? She came into this game with 7 assists total in the first 5 games. Today, 8 dimes.
Yeah, I think it's a testament to Kia knowing that, you know, tonight might not have been her best shooting night, but she's still out there. She's still helping her team, stuffing the stats and assists, rebounds, getting defensive, being that vocal, that leader. So many other intangible things that she does that aren't on the stat sheet. But to your point, she's helped be that facilitator mode tonight because her shot just wasn't there.
And to your point, she is just 3 rebounds and 3 assists shy of a triple-double. The challenge was successful, so it will be Team Harris basketball. So Rebecca's foot stomp was worth it, and the challenge.
And we saw that triple-double last night, so let's see if Kia Nurse is aware and if she's talking to her teammates about how to try to get herself a triple-double.
Odyssey Sims came through with her 3rd triple-double career, as Alyssa Peely tried to get that basketball, could not. Team Harris with another opportunity here. Elizabeth Williams kicking it out. Rebecca Harris, triple try. Westbrook adding to that rebound total. Good hands by Ty Harris breaking up that pass. Mouse in the house for Elizabeth Williams, and she kicked it out to Kristen Williams. Are you kidding me, Elizabeth? Shoot the ball.
That's how the evolution of the game is. You've got a layup, but Williams decided to go ahead and let Christian take that 3, and unfortunately they weren't able to knock it down.
And Shea Petty's going, thank you for not posterizing me. 3 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. We are tied at 15 points apiece. Nice float job by Shea Petty.
That was a tremendous finish by Shea Petty. That's hard to do. She's coming off the run, finishing with the left-hand scoop shot off the backboard.
She's
Great
got
finish.
8, looking for double figures for the 2nd time in as many nights. Ty Harris, triple try. Oh, her shot is silky.
Captains do what they do. She is going to try to will her team to this 4th quarter win.
Ty Harris with 16 points on 3 of 5 shooting. The lead is 1 for Team Harris here in the 4th quarter. The ball kicked.
Here's Ty Harris. Here's Harris to Harris, actually, connection. Harris passes to Ty Harris. Ty Harris putting her team up by 1, knocking down that 3.
Ty Harris can just shoot the leather off the basketball. Shea Petty, nobody made her pick up the basketball. She's into double figures with 10.
I'm not sure what the scouting report on Shea Petty is. I know what it would be. She gets to the basket. She finishes well. There she does it again.
Team Nurse with the lead by 1 here in the 4th quarter. The lead is 14 in the game. Elizabeth Williams stepping through and finishing. And Sydney Colson with a little grimace gets up Ginger, but plays on.
Yeah, Elizabeth Williams had a mismatch with Westbrook on her, took advantage of that.
Off the screen, Petty gets it out to Westbrook. That 3 off the mark. Good box out by Lexi Brown. Gets it ahead to her captain, Ty Harris, who doesn't have numbers, but kicks it over to Rebecca Harris. Rebecca, show and go, doesn't get the roll.
Everything but the finish.
Dang, that was pretty. Shea Petty gets it back to Alyssa Peely. Attacking, wanted a foul call, didn't get it, and grabs that ankle real quick and is slow to get up. Ty Harris will earn a trip to the free throw line. Peely up under her own power, so that is good. The action is physical. So Evina Westbrook picking up the personal foul with 1:18 on the clock. It is Team Harris leading this quarter by a single point, and the captain has been captaining here in the 4th quarter. Ty Harris, an opportunity to add to the lead. She gets that first free throw to go. Ty Harris with 17 points. She has been outstanding when it has been closing time. A dozen of her points here in the second half.
Yeah, she's been a great closer, and it's minute 18 seconds to go. It's 21-19 in favor of Team Harris. So let's see what we've got.
Ty Harris flirting with a career high. 18 points for her, the second highest point production for her in AU this season. Colson, triple try, and that ties the quarter at 22, and it gives Sid Colson more points on the day. She's got 11.
That's a big shot, and Team Nurses went to putting Kia in that pick and roll. Whoever has the ball, Kia's setting that screen, so it's putting a real strain on that defense.
Under a minute to go. Tie at 22 in the quarter. Kristen Williams unties things. It's a 2-point lead for Team Harris wearing purple and white. Sid Colson kicks it back out. Hetty, triple try. And Kristen Williams with a gigantic rebound. Shot clock and game clock almost identical. Ty Harris with the ball and the lead in the game and in this fourth quarter. Ty Harris with an opportunity to win 3 of the 4 quarters.
Team Nurse needs to get that.
Oh! I know daggery isn't a word, but that felt daggery from Ty Harris.
That was cold-blooded from Ty Harris. Like I was about to say, that Team Nurse needed to get that stop. As I was rolling that off my tongue, Ty Harris went ahead and just sealed and won that quarter.
And that will do it. Team Harris will win 3 of the 4 quarters on the day and get the victory as well. 93-73. So just a mess of quarter-point wins, 180 of them for Team Harris. Katie, what impressed you most about the effort from the team wearing purple and white tonight?
You know what impressed me was how they were able to bounce back from last night. I didn't think that they came out with a lot of energy. I thought that they were relatively flat for the entire game yesterday. So I love that they were consistent with their energy and effort and intentionality. And here's Lexi Brown. She had another big night tonight, putting it on the floor, getting her easy basket. Again, just knifing through the defense, showing her ball handling skills. I see you, Lexi, those skills.
Lexi Brown with 18 points. Ty Harris with 21 for the 5th time in 6 games. It's Lexi Brown into double figures and celebrating a W. She joins our Emily Proud right now.
All right, Lexi Brown, I know you guys were not happy about what happened last night. How were you able to come out in a much faster start tonight?
Well, TP said it best. We take the law of averages. We were bound to make some shots tonight, and that's what happened. We came out firing. We came out connecting on all cylinders, and we were sharing the ball and playing defense.
You yourself made lots of shots tonight, 18 points on the night, but I want to ask about that last quarter. That was a tight one. What was the difference for your group?
I think we got a little tired. I mean, and you get a little comfortable when you have a lead like that, but that's the beautiful thing about AU is every quarter literally matters, and we need all those win points. So we had to lock in for those last 5 minutes, and we finished the job.
I know this one is kind of bittersweet. Your last time playing with this group, what does it mean to you to come out with a win?
It means everything. I mean, this is literally how my last week went. 1 win, loss, win, and it's really great to end on a win. This is a great group. I hope I get to play with more of them in the next 2 weeks.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you.
Emily, terrific job. Thanks so much, Lexi. What a wonderful finish for Lexi Brown and company as they get the big dub by 20 points. What is your takeaway for Team Harris? What can they learn from this loss?
Team Harris?
Sorry, Team Nurse.
Team Nurse.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Team Nurse, I think they're going to have to learn how to be consistent. You know, I liked seeing what they were doing in the fourth quarter. They were very intentional about where they were going to get their shots from. So I think that they can learn how to do that all 4 quarters. And I think when their shots aren't falling, what happened to Team Harris last night, you kind of see the energy falls, the defense starts lagging. So they can learn that when shots aren't falling, they're going to have to find a way to pick the energy up and also find the way when shots aren't falling to get some easy baskets, maybe it's defensively easy steals in transition and to get the energy back up.
Credit to Kia Nurse, messed around, almost got a triple-double, 18 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 dimes. Points earned in week 2 to become a week 3 captain, and there is Lexi Brown in the 3 spot for now. Elizabeth Williams has moved up to 5th. We'll see if that holds after the second half of our doubleheader. Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball continues tonight at 8:30 Eastern as Team Seegers battles Team Bradford. And for everybody watching AU Pro Basketball, we thank you for doing so. For my statistician, Jacob, my analyst extraordinaire, Katie Douglas, Emily Proud, I am Cindy Brunson. Thanks so much for our outstanding crew. You guys have been outstanding, and we can't wait to bring you Game 2 in a bit.